Hello friends, welcome back. I'm Angela Imagination, Mrs. Imagination, but you can call me either one. I'm so glad you're here to see the activities that we're going to do based on our book, The Magical Yet by Angela de Terlizzi. Oh, this was such a fun and inspiring book. It showed me, and I hope it showed you, that even though there are some things that you can't do, it's possible that one day you can. You just can't do it yet. Oh, wow. You know which activity I'm going to start with, right? My writer's notebook. It helps me be a better writer. And one of the things that The Magical Yet did that no other book I've read yet to you is it showed me a different point of view from the author. Most books are written from the point of view like the author is looking at something happening and they're writing about it. So you hear stories like, once upon a time there were 3 bears. There was a mama bear and a daddy bear and a baby bear. So those kinds of stories, it's like you're looking at what's happening and you're writing from the outside looking in. Now we have learned, and we have put in our writer's notebook, that there are also stories called memoirs. They are first person. That means they use the words I, me, we, us. And that's the first person point of view. Those are things that happen to the author. The author writes about a time that was in their life. Today, The Magical Yet was written not in first person. It didn't say I did this or I went there. It wasn't written from third person. It didn't say there once was a magical yet and he taught a little boy how to ride a bike. It didn't say that. Do you know what word it used a lot? The pronoun it used. There are days when your dreams haven't come true. Whose dreams? Your dreams. And you're upset by the things that you can't do. So this book is written from the perspective or the point of view. It's called Second Person Point of View. Second person. First person is me, I. Second person is you, you. Oh yeah, let me write down that word, you. So, you can do it. You should see it. That is your bike. Yeah. The second person point of view. That is so interesting. We're going to read some other books about a second person point of view too. So we'll just leave that right there for now. We'll come back to second person in our writer's notebook later. The other thing I'd like you to do in your writer's notebook is something that I mentioned when I was reading the book to you. I want you to make a list of things that you want to learn how to do. And I'm going to just turn to the very back page because this doesn't necessarily help me be a better writer, but it's something I want to remember. And I'm going to write magical yet. And I'm underlining yet. Because this is something I can't do yet. And you remember what the thing is that Mrs. Imagination can't do yet? Something that I wanted to start learning how to do a couple of years ago. I don't have it with me right now. I'm not sure if I know how to spell this. I want to learn how to play the ukulele. That small little guitar that I have. Yeah, I can't do that yet. You are very young. There are probably a lot of different things you can't quite do yet. Or maybe you want to learn to do better, but you can't do them better yet because you have to keep, what was that word? We have to keep trying. We have to keep practicing. That's right. So, the ukulele. Do you know there's something else I would like to learn how to do? My brother knows how to do some of this. I would like to learn how to do some magic. So, I've been practicing and I want to show you something that I'm learning, and it may not be really great yet, but I'm learning. Okay, I have my pencil. And you can see, this is my magic trick. I should have my magic hat. Oh man. You can see that my pencil, I'm not gonna let it leave this screen. This is a regular pencil. I'm trying to bend it, and if I bend it anymore, it will break. So, it's not going to bend. But, because this is a wooden pencil. Ah, you think it's a wooden pencil. Did you know it's really a rubber pencil, even though I'm trying to bend it? Oh, I wish you could feel this really hard. But, do you know if I wiggle it, you can see that it looks rubber. Oh, I'm trying to learn this magic trick, y'all. You're supposed to be able, do you see it bending? Do you see? Sometimes it looks like it's bending. This is a magic trick that I'm learning. And I will go ahead and tell you the secret. You really do use a wooden pencil, one that won't bend. But when you go to show your audience that it's rubber pencil, you're going to hold it down near one end, down near the end where the eraser is, but you're not gonna squeeze it tight. You're just gonna kind of gently hold it between two fingers. And then when you bounce it up and down, just the wiggling makes it look, the more you practice, that will make it look more like it's bending. It's kind of rubber. Isn't that interesting? Isn't that fun? See, I don't quite know how to do a magic trick yet, but I want to learn, and I'm going to have to keep practicing until I get it just right. There are lots of ways you can learn to do magic. There are books you can buy. Oh, books are fun. And there are websites that you can visit with your parents that might have some easy magic tricks, and some things you can purchase that have tricks in them. They're fun. Okay, our last activity today is let's make our own magical yet. You know, our author, Angela DiTerlizzi, she designed her own magical yet. Oh, she made it look so fun, so interesting. And remember, it showed up on just about every page. Sometimes, oh look, all of these magical yets look different. Oh, you can design your own. own magical yet. Let's do that. I can take some markers and paper. Let's do this. Let's stand this up. Let's get some colors. I'm going to make a green magical yet. Green reminds me of things growing. So, I'm going to draw. I'm going to kind of draw an oblong head and a rounded oblong body and some little feet and some square arms or rectangular arms, some little ears, and some spiky hair. And of course, a magical yet is going to have a smile because he's saying, I can, just not yet. That's my magical yet. And you can design one that looks like what you want it to look like. I'll tell you another kind of yet you can make. Oh, these are always fun. Let's put the markers up. What about with some Play-Doh? Yeah, let's make a 3-dimensional magical yet. If I can get the Play-Doh out. Come out, come out. Well, I won't need all of it. Oh, I got it. I've got some blue Play-Doh, and I'm going to make my head. Oh, let's see. Remember I made it kind of oblong. There's my head. And I'm gonna make a rounded body. There's my body. I'm gonna put onto my head. See how I'm making my magical yet? With Play-Doh. That will be so much fun. You can just put the rest of it together, make some little arms and some little feet. It's always fun to create with Play-Doh. But you know, your magical yet is just to remind you, it's a reminder, I can't do it yet. Wow. I hope you enjoyed these activities today. I've had such a delightful time sharing them with you, and it's all because we read a picture book. I look forward to seeing you on our next visit. Until then, see ya.